Would you say it's things that triggered you from a childhood for you to, go through this now?
Yeah, I would say, let me put it like, I would say my parents, we as parents, we are good now. We are shielding our children from pain. But I think sometimes that is wrong. We should allow our children to experience failures and pain and everything while they're still young, so they can know how to cope with those things when they get older. Now I'm 25. It's my first time hitting a big failure. You don't know how to cope with that. You don't know how to cope with that. You try to ask for advice, they tell you man up.
Yeah.
Those kind of things.
Max, you're wearing heels today. What's going on? Is it Thamie? Yeah? Is it Thamie? So, yeah, we're rolling. We're ready. Hey, Taola, welcome to the social podcast with the Prince. We are here. Oh, snap. I need to wear my shirt, ne? Okay, let's cut on this. Yeah, I do. Yeah, let's cut on this one. We're rolling. Max wearing heels. Eh, man, wa mo tella ke machine ne. So lo tele feta molela what are the abnormal tracks, yeah. So yeah, Eita, welcome to the social podcast with the Prince. We are here at a specific location of which I don't want to mention. We're just waiting for them to also pay for this feature. But today we have a paying guest, one of the amazing human beings that have also been checking on his socials. So I cannot wait to introduce this gentleman all the way from Zebediel. But Mamelodi, it's appreciating the fact that he's been following our content. He just checked in. I think he once watched an episode, Nolo. And then he also watched Snack Bar, Tabiso. Yeah, Tabiso Snack Bar. So he kind of started understanding that, okay, these guys actually want to have local, influencers or local acts or people who are doing businesses in a local space away from big broadcast stations. So we're also trying to open our gates. And I'm happy to say to the gent who's with us, which is Thamie, all the way from Limpopo, but now actually go Mamelodi. So yeah. So welcome to the show, my brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that you agreed for me to come to the show. Bit nervous, but I'll get into it.
Yeah, so
because I'm used to being the one interviewing people at my corporate job, but when you're on the other side,
What do you mean interviewing people? What do you do?
I mean HR.
HR? Yeah. Imun, kupaspad.
Application.
Eme parang squeeze in.
Squeeze in as very quickly.
My guy, like when pila HR, it's like where you are in the department of hire and fire, sort of like, right? Like you can a little bit guys, please send through your CV. Hey,
they can say I sometimes post on my Facebook and say give some tips on how you should put your CV, put some tips on like how you should interact with employers.
For real.
Remember when you're talking that email, you're not just talking to a robot, they're talking to me. I'm a human being.
Oh, hey Romaladi CV, dear go time.
They're going to someone has to reply to that email.
MRA government, hey Romala CV Gamara that basket or
you see those ones. I remember I was applying somewhere. I found a pile this big. I was like, there's no way they're gonna take me.
They were never gonna take you.
With a pile like this, there's no way someone's going through all the.
And this might be speculating, right? Rumors would be a lot of people were applying for spani. So what happens with the job application CVs, everybody can in that big box. So there's colleagues who work for those departments that would use those papers and go recycle them. So they would even take it before CV how by check. Hey, those are, I'm not so sure, but there's people talking
Remember,
about that.
and I used my last 10 rand to print that thing. Okay, so now someone just takes it.
Is gonna use it for their own benefit. Ish, how are you, my man?
I'm good.
Hey, we are here today on the show. I saw because what we do on the show, we check people's timeline to see how we can go about making sure that our interactions becomes real. Because Arna scripted, Joe. Everything we do, we just engage. And then, because you posted something saying that you would want, one of your wishes is to be on the social, on our show. And I'm like, hey, we're not that big. Eh?
You're becoming that big, bro. Like, you might not see it because you're from inside, but outside there, you're becoming big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but why did you want to come here, Doc? We have 10 subscribers. It's Jones, it's Max, it's Charlie.
You have 10 subscribers. I don't have 10 friends, so that's a big number already.
Yo. Hey. So now we're going to be friends, you and I. Yeah.
Friends.
So 101, my guy, tell me, what's all the guy? Tell me, where did you grow up?
Yeah, Thamie from a small village called Malatani in Zebediela, Limpopo. Grew up there like until I turned 19, because I came to Mamelodi in 2014 when I was gonna do my tertiary education at TUT. 2014, that's where I moved from rural village Limpopo, came to Kasi, Mamelodi. But it was a really a big culture shock for me when I got here.
Moving to Mamelodi? Yeah. Culture shock, I think they're the same. They're all in South Africa.
No, like at the rural village there, you know, everyone's a small rural village, but I was staying in a brick house back home in Limpopo. Come to Mamelodi, have to stay in a shack.
So you left the shack you left the big house called Limpopo to come stay Kamumkuku.
Had to adjust. First time seeing someone staying on the street.
Hobo?
Yeah, there are no hobos back home.
Yeah,
there are no hobos.
So hobo ya matambo ibori ko Mamelodi ta.
Yeah, so hobos, I was like, it's the culture shock.
Yeah,
it was a culture shock for me. I was like, okay, but when time goes, you adjust, you just get used to it. Like, oh, people live like this. Try to find out why this person stay on the street. They tell you they are this and this. Like, okay.
Yeah.
But the thing about me, how can I put it? I'm a help. I like helping. So whenever I see that person, man, I really feel sorry for them. Like, wish I could do something for this person.
Yeah.
But maybe one day.
Why do you like helping? Because it's not every time you get people that wanna help.
But I don't. Maybe it's a built-in feature in me. Like, I just wanna help. Like, I'm one of those people who put themselves last.
Yeah.
I'll spend my last 500 rand on you while I know that I need it.
Since it's breakfast, are you gonna help us with that? Guys, sorry, we didn't have breakfast today.
So I'll spend my last money on you, even though I know I need it. But sometimes some people say that's a bad thing, because now it's like I'm self-sabotaging myself now.
Oh, yes. I think I once, not the way we like using the word suffer. I think I once experienced that where I ended up doing so much, and then you actually don't have for yourself.
Yeah. I'm that kind of person, man. I'll do for my loved ones. I'll do anything. But yeah. I hope, with the hope that one day they will do it for me also as well, if I'm in that kind of situation.
Do you think they'll do it? Do you have those people that you think they will?
Yeah, like now I'm starting to have those people now.
Oh yeah.
Do it, like, who will help, like, okay, bro, you're struggling. Let me help you with this. You helped me before with this, those kind of things. But I don't have a big. I won't even call it a circle, man. I don't have.
Well, how did you meet you? Like, do you have friends?
Let's say back home. Yeah, back home I have friends, but like now there some are in Bulugwane, so it's no longer that we can spend 2 months without talking, but we know how we're still friends. December time I go home, we chill together. Yeah, we have.
Because yes,
But it gets to a point where I no longer know what they are doing in their life.
You got
They
busy.
no longer know what I'm doing in my life. So
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you
But there's no beef or anything like
there's no beef. So hey, earlier on when you said you're from a rural area, ne?
yeah.
And I'm thinking in Makai, I'm thinking and then the distance would be like 3 kilometers. That's your friend's house.
No,
Maki.
no, it's not like that. But like
Yeah.
it's a good place. You know everyone there. There are good houses there. Like
Is it rural? Is
you know,
I don't think it's still
Limpopo
rural.
is that thing of saying Limpopo people, we come to Gauteng to work.
Yeah.
We rather stay in a shack here and build a big house back home.
Oh, that's what you are doing.
Yeah.
Go Mamelodi, you stay in a shack, and then next thing, go high, you really double store. You do that actually.
Yeah, but now I'm starting to have a problem with that thing, like, cause if I'm gonna spend a lot of time in Mamelodi, now I'm suffering in a shack while I have a big house back home. I only go there for 2 days, so it doesn't make sense.
Oh, they also go at Good Friday or
Yeah.
at December. And then, but your big house is there, but there's no one.
There's no one there. I'm here suffering in a shack, you see.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense for me anymore. So I feel like now Mamelodi is becoming home now.
Yeah. So take me back from which school did you go to? Like primary?
Primary, there was a primary school called Basilwani. I went there. There's also a high school called Paswani. They named them after the kings. Like
the Khoshis.
so yeah, so ke mabitso a dikgoshi tsa bona.
Kana, what's the names?
Paswani and
Paswani.
Basilwani.
You imagine if there was a Prince and a St. John's High School.
You see? Yeah, so yeah, because they are old schools. Like they are not fairly. The schools are very old. Like you find out, a lot of our parents even went to those schools.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they are very old schools.
How was it being at those schools like?
It was like normal school. Sometimes you naughty, but you was those schools, corporate punishment. You get beaten if you do something. You're late, get beaten.
So there's a thing, Barry. Ko magaeng ba o fa bogobe ba fa le letlapa ba re tla ba thaleba ko tseleng. Is it true?
There's no such.
There's no such.
There's no such. Like there was that feeding scheme, government feeding scheme.
Yeah. Okay.
You get food there, but the way it was structured in a way like you couldn't even distinguish between someone from a rich family or someone from a poor family. We all ate the same thing lunchtime.
So have you met Thabo Maputla?
No.
Yeah. Is that school there, Vela? The scheme sum is it there?
I think it's in TEF. It's a bit far from my place, but yeah.
Yeah, Bako
TEF.
And who's Thabo Maputla? Kana ke mangolo mongwe.
Quite.
Kwaito.
Yeah, man, I haven't watched TV in a long time now. You reminded me of. Yeah, now they're gone.
Do you think there's a Kwaito high school now? Because they use their royal names and to have schools and stuff.
They might build one and say it after you.
So tell me, my guy, what's the difference between leaving Limpopo? Because it's a culture shock, right?
Yeah.
But what are the other things that you've seen that you like, I know?
Yeah, another thing like seeing a stranger every day. Like at home, Limpopo, you know everyone. So if you meet someone, this is Prince, this is here. Every day I see someone I don't know. And you get used to the fact that I'm just gonna meet a stranger on the road, not even greet sometime. Like it's a bit of a culture.
People, more Mamelodi, they don't greet, eh?
Sometimes, but you don't even
unless if I know you.
Yeah, Prince. But others you just meet and like. Also, when I came to Mamelodi, I was using the train, and that was also. I was using the train when I came here, I was using the train for going to school. Yeah. No, I didn't come to the train. No.
Hey, I thought Lolly was a Hara
no, there's no train where I come from. So when I came here, started using the train for going to school, and you guys know Kasi trains or how they are.
Limgo, where is Limgo?
No, you see.
Max, have you been on a train before? No, number 9 months.
Actually, the reason why I made the train is because I've never had a train experience before. So I took it to my I was like, Hasan kana mela train. And at the time, technically in my late, maybe like when I'm 19, going on 20.
Yeah.
They were like, Hasan kana mela train before.
So it was just an experience for you.
Yeah, because I wanted to know.
Wow.
See, I get surprised when I meet someone like making saying they've never used a train or they've taken it once or twice. Like me, I thought everyone in Mamelodi, they've used the train.
I know. Jones, have you used a train before? Jones has used it once.
Yeah, I used it like from 2014 until 2020.
2014 until 2020. Which was
when I was going to school until I finished 2017. Then when I started working, I was also using a train.
Even when working, you were still using a train?
I was an intern, but I couldn't afford taking a taxi with my internship salary.
Yeah, but now, you're driving now. I saw you park the Ferrari outside. why are you so chill there, When talking to millionaires now, yeah? Okay, you must not tell people that you're a millionaire because hey, Mamelodi.
Send me text now. You know I'm selfless. I can't say I help you.
Yeah,
I hate when someone asks me for help because
yeah,
I know I will be forced to do it. Like
it's in you.
Yeah.
So the difference now, because you say, but you meet a lot of people. Most of them they're strangers. What are the things that you think Mamelodi is not so much interesting with?
Also, sometimes, but I think another thing, people give Mamelodi a bad rep. They say there's crime there.
Hey guys,
I've never experienced a crime. I don't know why I've never experienced.
You've never experienced crime
in Mamelodi?
Yeah.
Even now, at work when I'm with my colleagues, they will be telling me, I'll never drive my car to Mamelodi. I'm saying, why, bro?
Oh yeah. But I think with most townships, you get that people saying certain things about that particular, like let's say Gugulet. I've never been to Gugulet, but the things I'm hearing about Gugulet, I'll be like, a bit uncomfortable to go to Gugulet.
Because me, I've never experienced the crime. Or maybe, the marking one, they took my cell phone once.
Oh, Marajo, there was an episode with Tandega. Ashapaki Masalamo. Like, I don't know what is Masalamo.
Yeah, I heard about those things.
Yeah. Well, how did you lose your phone?
They came straight for me.
This one. Limpopo, this one. Yeah.
It's like they knew this one is not from around here. Then they just came, choked me, took my phone.
They choked me. Are they not from Mamelodi?
Hey, but it's a bit traumatic, that experience, man. Like,
for real?
Yeah, like...
What happened? What really happened?
It was around 11, and they warned me that don't take the train around 11 in the morning because there's no one now. Everyone is gone to work.
Oh, yeah.
So if you go to the train, there's no one. And there was where I was passing is a bit of a bush there. It's the only road like you can take for going to the train. Yeah, it was a bit of a bush. But the thing that really shocked me is the fact that while they were choking me, people saw me and no one came to help. Like, what's with that thing?
They fear for their lives also.
But bro, come on. Those guys were killing me and you just pass and mind your own business. Is that what we call minding your own business?
Minding your own business, yeah. So I was home. How was the experience like, now I get to compare Mamelodi. How is ZB? Because I know that a friend of mine, Baeta, to me, 2 million. They used to, I'm not so sure if they still do that. Zebaratu Kalaran, ZB Kalara.
Yeah. I always see it around December time. It's one of the big events there, I always see it.
So it's a friend of mine. Onalo who shoot the shows of Jola 99 Kianashiani Samba. So yeah.
Yes. So ZB like my village, I feel like there's potential there. It's just that I don't feel like people see the potential that I see in that village. It has the potential to become like one of the biggest village there with because where I come from, but there isn't even a tar road there, man. It's gravel road.
Gravel.
Yeah, it's gravel road. So there's potential to have malls and shops there, bro. Like
Or the
make it,
infrastructure.
yeah,
Yeah.
for infrastructure, there's potential there. But I feel like people who come from there who have made it in life, they no longer like care about.
Don't you guys have, because now you guys have, as you've mentioned, you have this thing of when we go to Gauteng, we're going to get the money, go build houses. But when you go to Gauteng, you also come and study. Are there people that come to Gauteng, study, and now take the experience and skill and go same way as saying they're going to build houses?
Nah, they don't. That's the problem with my village. They don't do that. They don't take the skills back home now. They stay. They rather stay here, be unemployed here,
Yeah.
rather than go home. Try something back home.
Yeah.
Maybe you might. Because
Oh.
even if you try something back home, there isn't a lot of competition now. You're the main person there. So you see, less competition, more revenue for you.
Less competition, more revenue for you.
Because
Yep.
yeah, the competition it's big. Yeah, like,
Ja, ze weet jy, hulle gaan start 'n podcast daarmee. Ze weet.
Are Zevidiel start a podcast? Are you what Zevidiel start a podcast? Yeah. Once, yeah. I think my reason of asking, okay, what will happen to those houses once, God forbid, people are late that though have built those houses? It's almost, it was like we just want to do this for material, but we don't really want to go
back
have
home.
strong infrastructures at home.
Yeah, but I feel like maybe the next generation will have that mentality of now let's go back home and do something back home. Yeah. Because the older generation no longer cares. They are going back home when they have retired.
Yeah.
Taking their retirements, go back home, just sit, buy some cows.
Buy some cows. What's that? Like,
Yeah, but now there's the crime is starting to pick up.
another crime.
Now it's starting to pick up, bro. Like it's no longer that's why sometimes when I go home, I no longer feel like I'm home.
I'm so come about.
Yeah, they hear them, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine they take
Oh,
10 cows in a night, gone.
10 cows in a night.
Yeah.
Oh, but Joe. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
kidding. Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of.
How do you steal 10 cows, though? Like,
bro?
because you can't sneak in. Oza, let's go.
They steal them. You get stories, people saying, "Hey, my cows were stolen yesterday."
How do they do that? Baba Roberts got something or
Yeah, so those kind of things.
yeah. Because I've not the first
But
time I hear this.
sometimes, like, it's those. Let's say I have a house back home. I have cows, but I'm staying in.
Oh, let me know. You're not there.
Yeah, I'm not there.
Yes.
Take it.
No. I'm just speculating. So, my guy, tell me more about yourself. What is it that you want to, engage with, like more show? Because I remember you said we did mention you wish to be on the podcast. I want.
Yeah, just life, bro. Like life, hey, life has been, hey, depression, bro.
Depression.
Yeah.
Depression, yeah, I know depression.
Yeah, like depression, and like it's been something that I've really been struggling with, and I just accepted that this thing I'm gonna be living with it the rest of my life.
Are you going through depression, man?
Bro. I now even got used to it. Like it's part of me.
Bro, like you're smiling, you're easy.
Those ones who smile, bro, is the ones you must check on, bro. Like, hey,
Yeah.
are you good, my guy?
How do we get there? What led us to be in that space?
In depression, I think me also, let's say, the culture shock. Like also me when I came to Mamelodi, I was held on to the life I had back home. So I'm still Thamie from Zebediele, but life has changed, bruh. You're in Mamelodi now. You need to adjust. This is home. Remember, I don't have friends. Most of the time, I'm by myself. So, overthinking.
Overthinking.
Yeah, I'm all by myself, overthinking. When you go home, you have changed as a person. As a person, you change over time. You go home, people still expect the old Thamie, like you used to be like this, you used to be like this, but no, I'm no longer like that. Now you feel like they feel like you have changed. You no longer care. While you know that you care, but I'm now starting to put myself first. I'm no
Mm.
longer that person. So yeah, I don't know if you understand me, but people like feel like you should be the same person for years. And when you get such things from your loved ones saying, "How dude, you have changed," what, like I didn't change. Life changed me. You can't just experience life and stay the same person.
There's a line, I think Jay-Z has it. I listen to Jay-Z. Ne? Um, people say you change, meaning they expect you to stay the same, of which it's not going to
It's
happen.
not possible. But like I left there 2014. I
Yeah.
was still clueless, didn't know a lot.
Mm.
And back home, remember, I was staying with family. Now I'm coming this side. Most of the time, I'm by myself, independent.
You are alone.
Hustle, you see.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to stay the same. I'm going to change.
So what has changed from the then Thamie to the Thamie that has been going
A
through
lot,
depression?
a lot has changed. Like, sometimes even I struggle to recognize myself because I'm like, who am I actually? Am I the guy from Thamie Mohlabi, or am I still the guy from Limpopo back home?
Mm.
So that's why I'm saying a lot has changed. But I've now become, let's say from 2021, I've started to accept that no, actually, your life is here in Mamelodi now.
Mm.
You need to let go of the life you had back home. Like you cannot stay that person anymore.
Mm.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like when that happens? Because I would think I stress a lot. Then I would confuse stress with depression because I have not much info in terms of depression.
Yeah.
And Megs, we're gonna have a guest. I think it's Gerald's wife. She's gonna talk about mental health. So because now I'm not experiencing those things, I would get super stressed. Then okay, like mulala waka uno uba stiff, and then maybe I'll think too much of things like this must happen, this must happen. Then I'm not so sure if I can say I was depressed or I'm depressed or it's a process.
I think depression. How can I explain it? It's when now you no longer like feel like doing anything. You're starting to lose love for the things you used to love, bro. I used to love music, making music. Like, but when I got to that point where like making music is just like feels like a burden to me, and I used to use music as a way for me to escape whatever it's happening. So now I no longer love that thing.
Yeah.
Start hating those things. Start like questioning life. Like, why? What am I doing here? Why am I here?
What do you mean? What are you doing? Have you thought of like suicide and stuff?
5 times.
5 times you thought of suicide?
Attempted.
You've attempted to.
I don't know what saved me, but I was like, I'm done with this thing.
I want dog like you smiling, you chill,
bro.
you easy.
Life gets hard, bro.
So you tried committing suicide 5 times?
Yeah. I think the only thing I was scared of with suicide is the pain. I wanted it to be like peaceful, just sleep and
Yeah.
gone. I was just afraid of the pain, but I attempted it, bro, like 5 times.
So now, are you still in the same depression stage? Or?
I won't say no, because now I've learned how to manage. I know when I'm starting to feel like this, I need to chill, calm down, just relax. Or maybe now in my life I found someone who I can talk to now, like about this thing.
Are you like saying a psychologist or social work or someone?
No, my partner.
Are you actually?
Bro.
Nyakise man, nyakise litoko nyana. What?
Yeah, so yeah, my partner, like, she's amazing. Like, I didn't think I would find someone who would handle someone who has such mental things, difficulties. But yeah, she knows how to calm me down and say this and this and this and this.
She must be good, eh? She knows how to calm you down.
Yeah.
Megs wants to ask a question and you raising your hand. Megs, like the podcast, we don't talk for 5 hours here.
Question I got, if you have found a partner that's understanding of your situation, and every time you are probably slipping into depression, and then they are your support structure. Lele babedi, have you thought about maybe seeking counseling so that Hanze has support awena, then she also has, an outlet where Lily to look on where you're going and then live with them, or it's
Yeah,
not something
she actually said something like that last week. Say you should get what do they call them?
Wait, this is your partner Megs. Megs, well, it's so connected, eh? You're wearing heels today. Thamie is here.
What happened?
Yeah. Fella, she's smiling. You smiling. What's going on, eh?
No, it's not her.
It's not Megs, ne?
Yeah,
It's someone else. Do you want to
someone-
mention the name or?
No, she said that I shouldn't mention. She told me that when I told her I'm going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she said something like that, like you should find someone to really talk to, because she knows like it takes me a while for me to open up. Like when I'm stressing about something, I won't just say it now. I'm gonna chill, stress about it the whole week, then I'll say something. Hey, I'm stressed about 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
So she's patient with you
Yeah,
also.
she's patient with me.
Wow.
It's like now she can pick up when this one
Yeah.
it is mine now stressing or
So as Megs was saying that for the both of you to actually have some kind of a coach or a psychologist, do you want to do that?
yeah, I've been thinking about it, but sometimes I stress. Now I'm going to a stranger just to talk about my problems.
It's not easy. Eh?
Yeah, it feels like that. And also remember, I'm a guy. Sometimes I grew up with that thing saying, I don't think my parents were meant a bad thing, but there's that thing say, no man, man up.
Oh,
When
be a
it's-
man.
Yeah, be a man. So
Men
grow
don't
up.
cry.
Yeah, we grow up with that thing, say be a man. Now I'm 28 years old. I don't know how to speak to anyone about it because now I have to man up and face it. But
Yeah.
you can see the situation. This one I can't face it on my own. I can't just man up to this situation. And then those are the kind of things that lead to you to be suicidal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with what's going on now, do you think you are winning? Because it seems like it's a battle. Do you
Yeah.
think you are winning the battle, or you've accepted certain things that okay, it's gonna come?
I don't think you can win the battle. I think you just have to accept it and you live with it.
Yeah.
You live with it and you find ways of coping, going through life. Because I have a son, so my worry is now, what if now my son gets into a situation like I am in now?
Yeah.
So
So the 5 times of trying to commit suicide, what motivated you not to?
I think my son, him growing up without a father, and I think also like it's weird. Most of the time, I would imagine my mom getting the news that your son has passed on. Like that was one of the things that
Yeah.
really like made me feel like, hey, I'll be causing my mom a lot of pain if I do this.
So those are the first 2 people that you consider,
Yeah.
like your son and your mom.
Yeah, my son and my mom.
Yeah. Would you say it's things that triggered you from a childhood for you to, go through this now?
Yeah, I would say, let me put it like, I would say my parents, as parents, we are good now. We are shielding our children from pain. But I think sometimes that is wrong. We should allow our children to experience failures and pain and everything while they're still young so they can know how to cope with those things when they get older. Now I'm 25. It's my first time hitting a big failure. You don't know how to cope with that. You don't know how to cope with that. You try to ask for advice, they tell you man up.
Yeah.
Those kind of things.
Are you open with your parents? Because it's in Agongwa, some of these things we watch them on TV where like, my son, come sit down, we need to talk.
I know they love me and all those things, but we're not that open where I can tell them, I have suicide thoughts and what on. No. For sometimes I think it's my fault because to them I portray a happy person to them. Whenever I see them, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Good times and what. I never show them that side of the pain, the depression, the suicidal thoughts.
Yeah. Hey, Doc, I feel like you also opening up, which you're taking a big step to also teach others out there.
Yeah, like whenever I think now with social media also now you start to realize, okay, I'm not the only one going through this thing. There's a lot of people going through this kind of situations, but also I feel like social media sometimes backfires, especially if you're overthinking. It tends to show you content of people going through that thing, so sometimes it makes it even harder to heal or anything. Especially TikTok. If you're depressed, going through some depression, and you go to TikTok, and you'll see a lot of depressing videos there. So it's brings you even deeper and deeper.
So you say social media also plays a part.
Yeah, plays a part. Sometimes it helps to see that, okay, I'm not the only one going through this, but sometimes it's like, everyone is struggling. We are going through this pain. What's the use then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to Jones. Hey, Jones, they say I mention you quite a lot on the show. He mentioned that there are other countries that even with TikTok or social media, there's more motivating content and skills or academic content.
Yeah, it's
than
the TikTok from China.
Yeah.
It's not the same TikTok as what we see in the rest of the world. It has time limits. It shows videos of skills, someone doing some carpenting and stuff, not just hours, depression, shootings and whatnot. Their internet there is very regulated.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
it's not really open like ours. It's very, very regulated.
There's regulations actually, ne?
Yeah.
Which means that the tech guys cut out certain content.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask Max? Okay, Max, go. Can I ask?
Do you think positive social media or positive media ekatusa with people who are struggling with depression to see the positive instead of the negatives?
Yeah, I think it can help because remember also people who are suffering from depression, most of the times they are lonely, so it builds a sense of community yana. So it's a sense of community, sense of belonging, because loneliness sometimes can just trigger you to like start having those feelings.
See, yeah. So you had a status because what we originally wanted to do with the show is to use social platform to engage with our audience.
Yeah.
So this is what you said, which was 2 days ago. So Megs, what we need to always do, just remind me, we always visit their Facebook page or their Instagram or Twitter to get that one post that they once shared, and then we want to engage on that one. So you said something like 2 days ago, which it was I think something that you posted 2017. But now you reposted it because Facebook does that. It just reminds you of your history. So it says, the year was 2017. I was repeating my 3rd year at varsity after failing in 2016. This was my first real experience with failure and the mental state it can put you in. However, I pushed through the pain just like my t-shirt was saying. So I can see that you reposted it, which means your t-shirt says push through the pain and never stop. I want you to show you also.
Yeah, no.
Hey, Mara, I was always slender.
I was a skinny guy, bro.
But what just you know?
That's why sometimes when I go back home in Limpopo, they're like, dude, is this you?
Why? Yeah.
And I don't have money. Why are they saying when someone gets piranha, it's money? I don't have money.
So why did you repost that?
Yeah, because also that 2016 failure, like let me just put it like this. Me at high school and primary, I was a smart kid, bro.
Yeah. Lole crack.
Bro, passed every test, go to high school, pass every. I never repeated a grade or anything.
Oh.
So in 2016, when I got that failure, like, hey, I couldn't even, you know, when people are used to you passing, then now I have to explain to my parents that I felt like, how you?
Not this time around, yeah.
How did you fail? Yeah, that was one of the biggest failures in my life. But sometimes I feel like, actually that failure saved me from a lot of things. Because I was supposed to graduate that year, failed, repeated. Then the next day I passed, but I feel like God maybe was saving me, was still preparing me for my job. Because after graduating, I immediately got a job.
Wow.
So I feel like if maybe I graduated in 2016, I would have maybe struggled to get a job.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And sometimes I keep in contact with those who I went to varsity with, those who passed that year where I failed.
Yeah.
And I see, they haven't found a job yet.
And it's painful.
You
right?
see, yeah, it's sometimes I'm like, hey, this left thing is
It's not
weird.
fair. Yeah,
Just
it's not
because you
scripted.
finish on time doesn't mean like
Yeah.
immediately gonna get the job or something. Especially in South Africa, bro.
It's hectic.
It's hectic. As I mentioned, I work in HR, so
People keep applying, but they're not getting those.
I'm not getting anything. Also, remember, we advertise one post. Maybe let's say interview 5 people. So it means 4 people must fail for 1 person to get a job. So
it's not fair. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay, cool stuff, man. Megs, what's up? We got wow. Okay. Wow, Megs is pushing us. My guy, EG where?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it EG where or is it Igware?
It's EG.
Igware.
Yeah, it's EG. I think the EG comes from, remember I told you I used to make music.
Yeah.
I used to call myself El Grey.
El Grey. El Speranzo.
I used to call myself El Grey.
Yeah.
But as I've mentioned, depression came. I killed that part of my life.
Yeah, yeah.
So I thought, okay, EG, what can I change this EG to? I just changed it to Earth Guardians.
What?
Yeah. So this one is for the Guardians who's gonna be protecting this Earth.
Yeah. We need that, eh?
Yeah. Especially to fight this depression and this, bro, it's hectic.
Depression is hectic.
Hey, bro, if you go check how many people are struggling from such thing, bro, you see,
you're very brave. I mean, you are one of the few people that are very open about their mental health, and then also to be in a place where they want to show other people out there.
Yeah.
Not a lot of us are willing to open up, eh?
Yeah, because remember, I came from a small village. Even the people on my social media who follow me are from back home. They don't know that part of my life.
Also,
They
this is
just
the first time you're sharing this.
Yeah, they just know Thamie, the guy we went to school with, who passed all grades, the smart kid.
Yeah.
They don't know, like, this guy.
They thought everything is clean.
Everything is clean.
Yeah.
Now got a job, drives a car now, but bro.
Now you have a clothing brand.
You see?
Joe, am I gonna get like a t-shirt?
Yeah, you're gonna get it, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, kumnandi. Well, it's social. Yeah, thanks so much, man.
Yeah, so I'm trying to show people, like, just because whatever I'm portraying on social media, the happy life, what, a lot of people are going through some rough things in the background.
True.
Yeah.
Joe already showed me. You're gonna be like super tight because on Facebook we are Facebook friends.
Yeah.
But I think now let's say, yo, Joe, okay, let's just go for lunch. Let's just,
Yeah. You see, remember I don't have friends, so yeah.
Oh, you don't? Oh, Joe, let's be friends. Hey, this is so full. This is like, have you ever seen guys saying, can we be friends? Yeah.
Yeah, I think guys become friends in a weird way. We just chill a bit. We are friends.
That's the problem because the next thing, if hey fella relationship like
but I think every relationship has its purpose. Maybe if the purpose is done, no, you don't have to force it. We don't need to make it weird. Like I said, my friends from back home, they are in Polokwane. We might spend 2 months not talking, but when we meet, it's not weird. Like
busy.
yeah, we're friends and stuff.
So where can they get your gear?
Mostly my brand is operated online. I have a website. I actually build it myself.
Hey, this guy, a journal website. On the more to read a website. Jones,
Yeah,
Jones is
I'm a bit of a geek. I don't know if you
Put his geeky. Hey, what's
you see. Yeah, I'm that
Yeah.
kind of guy. So
Jones is a
bit of
geek also. You and Jones should sit. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm a bit of so I built the website www.egware.co.za. Yeah, you can just go there. You buy online. I'll get the order. I'll send it to you.
Boom.
Yeah.
The first black to have a website called Mamelodi. From Zebedia.
No, I know some, but like,
No, but from Zebedia.
because I get a lot of inspiration from the guys like the Galaxy Boy guys.
Oh yeah, Galaxy
Yeah.
Boy, banana shop boy. I think
Yeah.
I'll show you. Take it
Yeah,
off.
those guys like they really like inspire. See like guys from Gasi doing it. That's why even your podcast, I was like, okay, guys from Gasi, they're doing this.
Dog, when I happen you're big, but you don't know this. You have over 1 million viewers on one of your videos there.
But that's
1 million. Do you know what's 1 million, dog?
I was surprised also, bro. Like I was like, hey, 1 million people saw my video. I don't have 10 friends. I have a million people who viewed this thing.
Dog, 1 million.
Hey, it's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I think that's social media for you. But for me, I don't let it go to my head because you never know.
Hey, Joe, it must go in your head, Joe. A guy from Zebedia to Mamelodi, 1 million views.
No, I don't see it that way.
Yeah, but you're doing great stuff also.
Yeah, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
Yeah. So what are the plans from now on?
From
good, Joe. How much are the t-shirts, guys? We are selling t-shirts. How much are the merchandise?
the t-shirts, you can get the prices from my website. There are different ones. So I will say the lowest one is 199.
Oh yeah.
The
Okay.
lowest one is 199. Some are 300. So it depends on the t-shirt because I'm trying to make variant t-shirts or.
Yeah. I also have a t-shirt. I also wanna, can we talk about this?
This I saw something, but I'm not sure who does your t-shirt. Is it the guy from my mill called Thamie?
Bayton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Bayton?
Yeah.
Bayton is the first guy who made. When I was starting the brand, I went to him and said, "Dude, can you make my t-shirts?" He's the guy who made my first t-shirt.
You lie.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
That one is the nice guy.
That guy's. The others, I tried calling other local brands, people. I haven't tried Galaxy Boy. I haven't really met the guy.
Yeah.
But there's few that I've tried that I don't want to mention because now Shukariba too big. So people are watching.
You see?
But Gibonifel.
Yeah,
And then
no.
hey, but the nice thing is that they don't know what I'm capable of, what I've
Yeah.
been doing behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's keep it there.
Yeah.
But there's more coming, eh?
Yeah, there's more coming.
But Bayton is nice.
Yeah, that guy is nice, man. Like,
Yeah. And he has got stories about these brands.
hey, like
people,
when I chilled with him, he was telling me his story and stuff. Yeah, you then start to realize like, okay, there are people like you who are striving for better, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My guy,
that guy is a hard worker, bro.
He is. Anything you want to be remembered as?
Me remember this. The guy who had some issues but managed to like overcome them.
Yeah.
That's what I just want people to remember me as. I don't have that thing of saying I wanna be millionaire, I wanna have Porsche, Ferrari. Those things for me, man.
Because you have a Ferrari.
You see, that's my last Ferrari, maybe.
Yeah, but you're so chilled, humble,
Yeah,
rich, everything.
It doesn't. For me, it has to be better. Like life has to mean something bigger than just monetary things. Yeah. For me, nah. Ferraris and what. Let them come after, man. I can't be cruising around Kasi in a Ferrari while people are hungry. They're starving.
Wish. Hey, man, must be the next president. But thanks so much, my man.
Thank you.
I always say this. I need to have you again on the show for part 2.
I'll come, bro. I'll come.
Yeah.
I'll come. We'll talk more about these things, bro.
Yeah.
Just update you on life, what's happening and stuff.
Nice.
To be honest.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Ramnadamus. Okay. Hey, Megs, you and Smiles. What's going on, Joe? He's taken, eh?
Now always taken by our
Hi.
125. So if like I resonate with your story, I'm gonna be sitting on the couch, give her all smiles, Prince.
Hi. Okay. Siyabonga Megs again. Hey. So thanks from Charlie, thanks from Jones. Jones what it's maybe it's fall. It's fall. Yeah. It's hard fall. He had a hectic night, but he killed it on that event that he had. I'm not going to mention the event because of they're not paying us for that. It's a hint so that people, if you need to be mentioned, you must pay for that. Thamie, actually, for this episode, he showed up. He's one of our paid episodes. So if you also want to showcase anything that you want to be doing, just come to the show. This is what we do, and celebrating people every single time when we have an episode. But Mr. EG Ware, we're appreciating him so much. So we're going to put up a link and saying that this is his website. So from our Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, YouTube. So we're just going to do so much so that we can also push the brand. I'm also going to buy a t-shirt. This says Thamie, but I'm going to buy one for myself. We might see that budget, Maragit. But from me to you, eita ola.